We are January 29th, 2012. Just plus 10 degrees Celsius in Ontario, and took some time and cleaned up a bit today. Some rabbits. I'm gonna do some videos here on rabbits and chickens and see how it goes. There's our main outdoor hutch, I guess you would call it. It houses, usually houses 2 does and their babies. It's good for in the winter or the summer, but right now we got our buck Thumper in one, and his Thump, and he's a very, very mean, vicious rabbit. I've tried everything to stop him from being mean, but he did this to me last night. That's a bite when I was giving him celery and carrots, so we're not sure how much longer Thump's gonna last. Over here is Marcy. Marcy's our resident doe, I guess you would say. And we see Thumper. There's Marcy there. She's a good mom. She produces strong litters. 9 or 10 or 11, I'm really not sure, I can't remember right at the moment. And that right beside her is one of her young, one of her does. And she's just a little over 3 months old, so almost time for freezer camp. But yeah, this is Thumper. You say he is one mean son of a gun. He won't hesitate to bite or attack, but he's a great father. He does an awesome job, that's for sure. Thump. He likes to dig. That's all he does. I often wonder if he does that while we're here or just while we're away. So, interesting. So that's our main hutch. I'll close up and I'll catch you in the greenhouse. Over here is our other hutch. I forgot to mention we do have another outdoor hutch. I picked this up off of Kijiji for 30 bucks. Figure can't go wrong. Another good one for a doe and her young. You see you got the outdoor cage there. I just cleaned it out. Then we got the indoor. And, oh yeah, we got three young here. They're all does. The mother, she passed away just after they kindled, so she at least held on long enough to kindle her babies, and we lost her shortly thereafter. It's too bad. She was a good mom, and that was our Lucy. Now keep in mind, we don't name the animals here like they're about to be consumed. I just find it easier, as a family we find it easier not to name the animals that are going to be between 2 pieces of bread in the form of a hamburger. So that's us. That's their coop anyway. They'll be thinning out real soon. Like I said, they're about 3 months old, maybe a little older than, maybe a week older than 3 months. So they're about due to go. As you can see, it's January 29th, and the exhaust fan's running in the greenhouse. So that puts it at 15 degrees Celsius or hotter, and it's just about 4:30 in the afternoon. So you can see that these guys got it made in the shade, quite literally. So we got 2 bucks up here. What I thought was 2 bucks up here, but as it turns out it's a buck and a doe, so I'm gonna have to separate them. They seem to be content now, and they're young enough to not do their thing, so we got a little bit of time together, and then they'll be going away. Down here, we got a pair of does, just a little over 3 months old. We had two mature does kindle within a week of each other, so we ended up going from 3 to about close to 20 rabbits, 23 including the adults, in 1 month. So got a little helter-skelterish around here. And we got 2 more. I just cleaned out the trays, as you can see here. And what I like to do is, I like to put wood chips in them to absorb the urine so it doesn't smell so bad. The manure itself doesn't smell from rabbits whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about stinking out the neighborhood, but you got to find a way to keep that urine from smelling. I put a little bit of diatomaceous earth in the pans, and then a little bit of wood shavings on top. It seems to do the trick. All 4 cages have the pans. That's the greenhouse. Later in the spring I might do some videos on the greenhouse and getting it started and starting some plants for the gardens. And I'll also do videos on the gardens if there's enough of a demand and a popular response. So that's us. That's our rabbits. Well, that one there, he's a nice buck, but I'm not going to keep him because he's related too closely in my opinion. But he's the only one we got out of the 2 litters that wasn't white, gray, or black. Sure is a handsome devil. Kind of wish it was a doe so we could keep her for a mom, but oh well. He's a big boy, and well, there you go. The thing I thought I should point out real quick is the rabbits that are outdoors. They've all got one thing in common. They've either got a wood box to hide in or shelter of some sort. And what I've done here is just simply put a piece of fencing. It's an old fence gate that I had there. Stuck it in there beside the cage. Nailed a tarp to the fascia of the greenhouse underneath the eaves trough. And then you simply just drape the tarp over the cage. Throw something heavy over it on the ground like that pail of water or just a block of ice, and they're out of the wind, as well as under a glass roof, so they're getting natural sunlight. But that's a homemade greenhouse. I'll go into that some other time, but that's all made from recycled patio door glass and simple roll of aluminum with some plywood and 2x4s. So yes, if you're going to have rabbits outdoors, they do need shelter. Don't try to do it without it, especially in the summer, because they will cook and they don't last very long in the heat.